Hi there, my name's Kevin. You're watching Leatherneck Prepper. So today I was doing some research and I found an extremely obscure article out of what we call the Crapola Times, which is Crapola Weekly. Anyways, it was out of Canada. Now the article's author, forgive me with the name, I don't speak Canadian and I'm not good with Russian, so I may butcher this name, and don't kill me because I'm just the messenger. So anyhow, the fellow's name is Ivana B. Vaganovsky. Ivana B. Vaganovsky. Is that a V or is that a W? I mean, it's a W. Do you say it with a V? You say it with a W. Ivana B. Wakanovsky. You guys, y'all tell me what y'all think. Anyhow, what I found in this article, ooh, that itches. What I found in this article is the Russians, Soviets, whatever you want to call them, have developed a brand new missile. Now, this missile, they've created 60 of them, by the way. This new missile is so deadly, so dangerous. They call this missile, wait for it, big build-up, hyperactive. That's right, this is a hyperactive missile. This missile is capable of aerial refueling. Now, they've only developed 60 of them, and there's 25 on the East Coast and 25 on the West Coast. That comes to 50. But there's 12 of them down in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, these missiles can fly at what we call hyperactive speeds. So they go 1/10 the speed of light. They can also fly as low as like 60 miles an hour. And they're capable of aerial refueling. So they're out there indefinitely flying around. And they have the radar signature. Now, this one was what I thought was really, really interesting. The radar signature of a speck of dust. So there's nothing that the Americans, that'd be me, nothing that we have that could possibly stop those missiles. As soon as they want to start flying in and boom, blowing crap up, they can. And remember, there's 60 of them. We have no way to defend them. So they can just destroy all of America and we're all just going to be dead. Now, let's get to the next part. These missiles are nuclear tipped. Now, the Ruskies, however you want to say it, don't kill me once again. I'm just the messenger. And stick around because I'm going to tell you about some stuff that I'm going to try and sell you that's much better than anything else you can buy anywhere. Yeah! So, let's get back to this. These nuclear tipped missiles, they're not megaton. No, these are quadriloton missiles. That's right. If only one of them were to make its way here into the U.S., it would just totally destroy the entire continent. 2 of them kiss South America goodbye. So, what is that? 2 continents out of 7? Just gone. Ha ha ha. So, we need to really pay attention to what the Ruskies are doing because we are inevitably going to be to our overlord masters. I hope you guys got the satire and the stupidity out of this video because ain't none of that true. When somebody goes and finds the most obscure, sensationalist videos and or articles to make their base their YouTube channel off of, that's the kind of crapola that you're going to get. Which is why I came up with the stupidity that I did. You have people, they're making some major news, but saying some of the most stupid things that we can just destroy America. Yeah, right. Not likely. Possible, but not likely. And then when you stop in the middle of a video and you're saying that this food over here, because you're trying to sell your emergency food, is no good and not fit for human consumption, but this food over here is much, much better, which this food may be better for you. May not be full of all sodium. I'm not going to say it wasn't. But saying that this food is not meant for human consumption, I'll tell you right now, I've eaten Wise food. And while it's not the absolute greatest in the world, but then again, neither are MREs. Anybody spent any time in the military, you get handed a bag of, handed a thing of bag nasties, you're hungry. You're going to eat it. Period. you turn your nose up at it, then, you know, you're not going to make it very far. But, so if you're saying things like that, good Lord Almighty, hot in his house. If you're saying things like that, then it should just automatically send off red alerts. Flares should be going off. And you should be going, okay, well, this is not really mainstream. This guy that he's quoting is so obscure. Why? Why are you doing this? It's only to sell something, only to get clicks, likes, and views. That's all it is. And I'm sorry. And then this particular video that I was watching this morning, there was somebody that came on because they were talking about the bird flu. About that's the next most deadly thing. You better run to the hills. I know, I'm being really sensationalist with this video. I just can't help myself. I know I've not yet been drinking because it's only 6:30 in the morning. Anyhow, I've totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, bird flu. You cannot make me believe, even as a child or young adult, that you had a fever of 106 degrees for 30 days. Because your brain would be fried, you'd have brain damage, you would have organ failure, most likely you would have gone into a coma and died. I had strep throat, severe case of strep throat, and I had a 104-degree temperature. I was in the hospital. They would not let me leave until after they got that thing down, and I was on such a high dose of their dope, acetaminophen, Tylenol, whatever you want to call it, to keep that fever down, because it does cause severe damage to your body. Your body can't handle that type of fever. So, once again, somebody says something sensationalist, that just sets off red flags, or flares, whatever you want to call it, and makes me go, yeah, my bullshit meter just started spiking. Anyhow, forgive the sensationalism, the stupidity, the sarcasm. It's meant to make you laugh and to start questioning somebody else's motives. My motive is only to give you information as a prepper and things that I personally do. Me. Done for me, by me. I don't ask anybody to do it like I do. I'm showing you how I do it, and it works for me. Just because I do it this way doesn't mean that you have to do it this way. All the years I worked as a lineman for the phone company, the basics were all the same for everybody, but our individual styles of how we attack the problem were all a little bit different. What worked for this guy may not work for this guy. So keep that in mind. Just because I store rice this way, there's 15,000 different ways to store rice. How I do it is how I do it. Anyhow, hope you guys got something out of this. Hope you guys laughed. If you did, share it, like it. If you hadn't subscribed, I'd appreciate another subscription. Give it a thumbs up, and remember, there are very few problems in life that cannot be solved by a battleship broadside. Have a good one, guys.